Welcome to Fremont. Welcome to Fremont. Welcome to Fremont.
Welcome back. This is Fremontian number 2. I'm your host, Joshua. Let's get this show started. Our first story comes from the Polls and Fun Facts team. Did you know that Fremont has been around since 1924? Wow, that's crazy. I wasn't even born yet.
Minus 30 for calling teachers old.
Some teachers have been here since then. Ha, Mr. Reyes made me say that. Let's check out their story.
Welcome to Fremontian number 2. This week we are going to be observing the evolution of Fremont High School. So we interviewed some of the longest standing teachers. Okay, today I'm here with
Miss Constanza,
And how long have you been teaching here for?
11 years.
And how has Fremont changed over the time that you have been here?
When I first started, we had tracks. I was part of C-Track, then became part of the 9th grade academy, and now I'm part of Mesa. And we have a specific theme for Mesa, Medical Science Academy, and I feel over the years it's been more focused with our theme.
Okay, today I'm here with
Mr. Rosas.
Okay, and how long have you been teaching here for?
Okay, so I started teaching here in October of 1993. So from October of 93, which is before you guys are born, to now I just finished my 29th year and starting the 30th.
That's been a very long time. Another question, how has Fremont changed over the time period that you have been here?
Okay, lots of things have changed. First and foremost, I think the staff. There's so many more people now than obviously that are around now that weren't around then. I was a kid then, I was 22, and now I'm 50, and I'm the old guy here. So everybody is different. The population is a little bit different as well. We used to have a year-round school. So for a while there, we had 5,000 students. They were never all here at one time, but that's a lot of kids. Today, now we're down to 2,000. I think the kids are a little bit more tolerant. They tend to be happier and friendlier. But those are some of the major changes that I've noticed since in my almost 30 years here.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Halloween was last week, so we sent our clubs and events team to cover all the tricks or treats. Mr. Producer, roll the tape.
Hello, welcome to Fremontian 2. Sadly, Halloween has passed and now we have to deal with stomach aches of eating too much candy. Let's get started. The door decorating contest took place last week and we wanted to thank all the classes who participated in this contest. The final winner was Miss Patel in room 404. Their door theme was based on the movie It. Halloween was last Saturday, so students decided to wear their costumes and celebrate on Friday. Let's see what they were wearing. Those are some pretty nice costumes. Good job, guys. November is here and the ASB decided to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, a Hispanic Latin culture by remembering people who had passed and altars on the quad. They did a beautiful job of putting it all together. My name is Andrew, and thank you for watching. Bye!
Class of 2022, we have some news for you. It's senior jersey time. Let's check out the magnet jerseys plan. Can we choose our numbers?
We'll get back to you on that.
Today we were with Mr. Edwards, the Magnet Leadership Coordinator, and we interviewed him about the Magnet Senior jerseys.
What would the jerseys look like, and will they be different from the past jerseys?
We're hoping they won't be any different from the past. The jerseys are black with red and white lettering. It will have the name of the person on the back, whether they first name or last name. They get to pick a number.
Okay.
But
When do you expect the seniors to receive the jerseys?
we don't know that.
Where can students contact you for more information?
Well, they can come by room D1 and or talk to a leadership member.
Okay. How much are the jerseys going to be?
From $40 to $45, depending on how much extra stuff they added.
Why do seniors receive the jerseys during senior year?
Well, it was something that they had thought about, that they wanted something special, just like they do a senior hoodie and maybe a senior shirt. They wanted to do something to recognize their last year in Magnet. So we came up with this about 15 years ago, and then it's kind of become a tradition that we try to do it every year. So they all have something special that sets them apart from the rest of the school.
You already know what time it is. It's time for sports. We sent the sports team to the volleyball courts. Let's see what they have for us. I'm Josh Acosta, and I'm the host and the leader for the sports department. And this week we were able to get an opportunity to interview our varsity Lady Pathfinder volleyball team captains. Let's check it out.
My name is Michelle, and I'm an outsider. My name is Andrew, and I'm the setter. And we are the varsity volleyball captains.
You encourage players to do their best in the matches.
I encourage my teammates to do their best by cheering them on, and in the court, when they will either get a good pass, a good set, or a good hit, I would compliment them as much as I could so they could have confidence in themselves and to keep doing their best.
I kind of got chosen based on my position, but as a setter, you are taking that responsibility to know your hitters and know your defense as well. So you have to be able to run around the court and communicate with them, and that's difficult. But I feel like Coach definitely saw the determination that I had to go for the ball when it was farther than it should have been. I feel like maybe that's why I was chosen.
Was met throughout the season?
I think they were met when we came back from quarantine and started practicing. I honestly thought it was different, but as we went further into the season, I feel like my expectations were exceeded. I was really proud of how far we came, especially since it's been 3 years since Fremont has actually won the champs for volleyball. And it's been a while since we actually made it to the quarterfinals. And since most of us are seniors, I feel like we definitely went farther than we expected. So yeah.
Well, being a captain, you have to have a lot of responsibilities. You kind of carry a lot of weight, and one of those responsibilities has to be encouraging your teammates and making sure they don't, put their head down when they make a mistake, and just compliment them as much as possible.
A new time is upon us. For more on this new time, let's check out the variety team.
Change and we'll be switching from daylight savings to standard time this Sunday, November 7th. Standard time is putting all clocks in a time zone to the same time, basically referring to as winter time or normal time. This means that the clock will fall back, or technically we're going to be changing the clock 1 hour back, and in theory we're going to get 1 extra hour of sleep. After you're finished cutting, it's gonna look like this, and it's recommended to make at least 8 or more of these. Then without unfolding the pumpkin shape, you're gonna add glue to each of the outer faces of the pumpkin cheeks. Gluing this, I'll still be talking a little bit about the history of standard time. And standard time was first used by British Railways on December 11th of 1847. But before 1883, local mean time was used in all of North America. This meant that there were different local times, and this caused a problem for train schedules. Stanford Fleming, a Canadian, proposed Standard Time at a meeting of the Royal Canadian Institute on February 8, 1879. The states began using the Standard Time system soon after the railroads, and the U.S. government officially began using the system almost 50 years later. After you finish gluing everything, you're gonna come out with a stack of paper that looks like this, and you're just gonna open it up, and it's gonna end up looking something like this. And the part that you're gonna be gluing these parts together will end up with these cute little pumpkins. Oh my god, they're so cute. And yeah, don't forget to change your clocks back an hour this Sunday, so get that extra hour of sleep. And thank you.
This week's Fremontian Spotlight highlights Mr. Kidiashi. Let's get the scoop. Check it out.
I've been working at Fremont since 1997. I chose to work at Fremont because Fremont was a really big school and they had 4 art teachers. It was the biggest art program, one of the biggest art programs in the district. I think the biggest struggle about being a teacher is staying up to date on technology and student interest. Things change all the time and you have to be willing to make changes. I've been an art lover since I was 5 years old. I loved art and I always thought of myself as an artist for my whole life. I went to Cal State University, Long Beach in the art department.
This has been Fremontian 2, Season 5. My name is Joshua. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications down below on every time we post a new video. Remember, here at the Mont, we find a path or we make one. I'm out.
Welcome to Fremont.